Welcome to Tata Crucible Campus Quiz 2024. For 20 years, we've been leading the way, sparking curiosity and discovering the brightest minds across India, with the legends who've made this journey unforgettable. Your quizmaster, the one and only Pick Brain, and the ever-energetic Rashmi Furtado. And now it's time to kick off the Bihar Cluster Final.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bihar Cluster Final of Tata Crucible Campus Quiz 2024. Well ladies and gentlemen, a quiz that has grown to over 3 lakh of participants this year, with girls, over 1 lakh of girls taking part this year in this quiz. And we only hope this keeps on continuing. The tradition continues and grows is what we want for this Tata Crucible Campus Quiz. Let's get started. Let's invite our finalists on stage for this cluster final. That's a Bihar cluster final. Our first finalist joining us on stage from IIT Patna is Anuj Kumar. On table number 2, representing IIM Bodh Gaya, we have Ms. Manishka Tripathi. Following Manishka, on table number 3, representing IIT Patna, we have Prasenjit Chanda. Following him, to my left, representing IIIT Bhagalpur, is Aryan Panchal. Following Aryan, on table number 5 as my 5th finalist here today, representing IIIT Bhagalpur again is Shubham Kumar. As our 6th finalist joining us on stage representing IIT Patna is Pankaj Rawat. And completing the lineup for us here today on table number 7, representing IIM Bodh Gaya is Adarsh. All right, so we have IIT Patna, IIM Bodh Gaya, IIIT Bhagalpur all on stage. That's the battle we are going to witness here today, and all 7 of them are here. They seem to be super prepared, so let me first check their buzzers and get that out of the way and then move into the cluster final.
Jayega bola jayega, is sab bol kar jayega. Jayega bola jayega, is sab bol kar jayega.
This is Baba Now and this is BB Now. Matlab Big Basket Now. Delivering in 10 minutes.
Let's move into the cluster final. The first round of our quiz here today coming up is domain expertise. Here we go. The domain of each question will be displayed to you on your screen, remember that. But do also keep in mind that it is a business quiz. The first one coming up on your screen from the world of leadership is what we have. Here we go. All you need to do is identify this gentleman. Huge news. Recently, huge news. All right, before I could give more clues, I have Pankaj on the buzzer. Go ahead.
Novel Tata.
Wonderful. Noel Tata is what he says and gets it right on the first question of this quiz, plus 20 to Pankaj. I was just going to tell them, coming to a Tata Crucible at this point in time, you cannot get that question wrong. And he did not get it wrong. He got a plus 20. Let's move on to the next one. From the world of brands is this question. All you need to do is identify this brand. Here we go. Huge brand. Oh, very quick on the buzzer. Prasenjit, go ahead.
Kookaburra.
Kookaburra is absolutely right. Plus 20 on that to Prasenjit. Plus 20, Kookaburra, named after the bird, the brand right there on your screen. He gets that right. Let's move on to the next one. Celebrity business is what we are looking at. All you need to do is tell me which celebrity owns this brand. I expected a quick buzz. Adarsh, go ahead.
Anushka Sharma.
Anushka Sharma. Noosh comes from Anushka. Plus 20 to you. Absolutely right. Okay, from the world of entertainment there, Anushka Sharma owns Noosh. Let's move on to the next one. That would be question number 4. Origins is what we are looking at in this question. All you need to do is tell me the name of this legendary brand. What you see on screen is probably not what you know this brand for. You know this brand for something very different. Children would use the product that they create, and also the enthusiasts who are heavily into that particular sport. I think I can call it a sport or a hobby maybe. Yeah, a hobby is a better one. They are the ones who would be into what they create. It's an easy one. It's an easy one, but you should probably know their history to know what I'm asking here. All right, no one on the buzzer. Anybody in the audience, go ahead. BSA is absolutely right. BSA, the Birmingham Small Arms, is what I was looking for. All right, let's move on to the next one. Question number 5, tribute is what we're looking at. The question coming up on your screen. Whose story does this book by Usha Gupta capture? Story of the beauty entrepreneur. You can even give me the name of the brand this person has created. You can either give me the name of the entrepreneur. It's a lady, and her brand has, it's like an explosion all over the country. That is how big her brand is. You either give me her name or the brand that she's created, I will give you those 20 points. Easy one again. All right, he is trying his Anuj. Go ahead.
Naika.
Naika is what he says. And do you know the name of the lady? Okay, I will give you your 20. I said either the brand or the name of the lady. You will get your 20. Now tell me.
I cannot recall, but I know the name right now.
All right, never mind. I said even the brand would do. Naika, Falguni Nair from Naika is what I was looking for. And Anuj gets it right with Naika, and he gets it plus 20 on that one. Let's move on to the next question. From the world of legends, you will know why I said legend. You need to identify this thinker from the field of education. His TED Talk is one of the TED Talks with highest number of views in this world. I think the name of that TED Talk was How Schools Kill Creativity. That has gone around the world. Like I think it's above viral. That is how much views that TED Talk has received. No one on the buzzer. Moving into the audience. Go ahead. Sir Ken Robinson is absolutely right. Absolutely right. Sir Ken Robinson is what I was looking for. Let's move on to the next one. From the world of books and authors, all you need to do is identify this amazing author. Here we go. Again, well-known author with books, especially one of his books, which has exploded all over. All right, I will give you the name. Oh, he does not require the name of the book. Adarsh, go ahead.
Robin Sharma.
Robin Sharma is what he says. He gets a minus 20 on that. On a second attempt. No one trying on a second attempt. Not a difficult one, guys. All right. Quick one. Anyone in the audience who would like to try? Okay, I will give you the answer for this one. The book that I was referring to, the well-known book, is Atomic Habits, and his name is James Clear. Atomic Habits is something most of us have certainly heard, and his name is James Clear. Okay, let's move on to the next one. 3 of them on 20 points. Adarsh just took a negative. From the world of sports, You need to identify this club. Okay, I'll help you out a little bit more. It's a football club. Today in India, we have many, many sports clubs, right? I mean, I can at least give them the sport that I'm referring to. It's a football club. You are in the eastern region. You can't get this wrong here. All right, he's trying. Prosenjit, go ahead.
Mohan Bagan.
Getting a negative on that. Football club. Adarsh is trying. He wants to get his 20 back.
Jamshedpur FC.
Jamshedpur FC is what he says. Plus 20, absolutely right. He was a little nervous if he was going to get a minus 20 or a plus 20 on that. But Jamshedpur FC is what I was looking for this one. Let's move on. Question number 9. Here we go. Fashion is what we are looking at. Here we go. Hear me out. This is the stunning diamond-studded dress with jewels created by AJSK for Isha Ambani. Who are AJSK? Fashion. This entire attire was created by AJSK for Isha Ambani. Who are AJSK? Oh, no one on this. No one on this one. Okay, I think I should move into the audience for this one, right? Anybody in the audience who would like to try? No? I thought the entire country was following this wedding. Okay, let me tell you, at least from a business point of view, you all should have followed the wedding. The answer I was looking for is Abu Jani Sandeep Khosla. Okay, Abu Jani Sandeep Khosla. Let's move on to the last one from this round, from the world of tourism. Coming up is this question. Here we go. This is a new form of concept tourism where you create unexpected things in an unexpected place. Where is this garden and what is it? The reason I said unexpected, I mean, the name of the garden, Miracle Garden itself, says that it is something that you do not expect. Even if you tell me where it is, I will give you the points. These kind of concepts in tourism are the ones that are actually boosting the tourism revenue for certain countries across the world. That is how they attract a lot of tourism into their countries. Oh, no one trying. No one trying. The answer I was looking for is Dubai. Okay? This is the Miracle Garden in Dubai. And in Dubai, which is basically a desert, and all of us know what a desert is, this is the flower garden in Dubai. It's a sprawling flower garden, beautifully maintained, something that you would not at all expect in the middle of a desert at all. It's like a beautiful oasis of flowers that they have created in Dubai, and there are a lot of tourists that come into Dubai and go to this Miracle Garden. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 3 of them on 20, but let me tell you something. You can never really judge a quiz from the first round, and since the quiz is on the buzzer, like I always say, there are unexpected things that can happen when the entire quiz is on a buzzer. So to take this quiz forward, let me please invite Big Brain back on stage. Over to you, Big Brain.
गुड मॉर्निंग बच्चों, आज हम पढ़ेंगे कि 4 गुणा 4 16 नहीं 199 होते हैं।
कैसे सर?
अरे बताता हूँ। सबसे पहले तो टाटा प्ले बिंज ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
ओके सर।
यहाँ मिलेंगे 30+ OTT ऐप्स। उनमें से डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार और Z5 जैसे अपनी पसंद के कोई भी 4 ऐप सिलेक्ट करो।
कर लिया सर।
और इन चारों ऐप्स का सारा कंटेंट देखो एक ही बिंज ऐप पर।
वाव सर।
और चाहो तो 4 अलग-अलग स्क्रीन पर भी देख लो। ये सब मिलेगा सिर्फ 199 रुपीस पर मंथ में। तो हो गए ना 4 गुना 4 199। टाटा प्ले बिंज सब्सक्राइब नाउ।
Looks like a very tentative cluster final that we have here today. Largely contestants all from the Bihar region of India in this cluster. But these close ones can actually be more nervous because everyone technically has a chance. So let's move on to the next frontier and see if something breaks loose as we move into string theory. Here it comes. You've got to string together the clues and give me a theory. It's as simple as that. Let's start with the first one. Plus 20, minus 20 remains the scoring pattern on your screen. Here's the first one. All of this will lead you to a famous media giant. They've also started making a lot of money out of an English proficiency program that they created called STEP. It's very interesting. Sports star, I think, was the biggest clue. You've got to wear your general knowledge hat and not overthink the business part. We've got some quizzers in the audience twitching. Nobody on the buzzer. Oh, someone's gone for it. He's giving it a shot. Go ahead, Adarsh.
The Hindu.
Lovely. He'll get a plus 20 on that. He moves to 40 as Adarsh. When he's good, he takes his chances from I Am Bodh Gaya. He's in the lead. As we go to the next one on your screens. Now, from the Hindu to the modern world of comfort, mortuary chambers is one of their specialty products. It's definitely not one of their most well-known products. You would associate Virat Kohli to them. You would associate that ad campaign to them. And you would associate a gentleman named Mohan Advani to their history. Making our homes comfortable is this brand. Virat Kohli is a big clue according to me. They also make mortuary chambers, which is their area of specialization as an engineering specialization. So they're very good at ice chambers, business related to that. Very work. I mean, if you're going to miss this, you're going to kick yourself, especially those of you who are on zero. Just close your eyes and think of Virat Kohli and the brands and those two people there. He's giving it a deep thought again. He's taking a chance. Adarsh, go ahead.
Voltas.
He goes with Voltas. He'll get a minus 20. Oh, he took a half chance on Voltas. He's eliminated one big option, but he was thinking well. That leaves you with an easy answer now. All right, on my right now, Prasanjit.
Godrej.
Ouch. It's a costly miss from Bihar here today. From two of them, the answer, and you're going to kick yourself every time you see this ad at an IPL or wherever, Blue Star. Blue Star Air Conditioning, Blue Star Home Cooling Systems. They make mortuary chambers. Wonderful brand, and it's something you did not want to miss. Here's the next one. Hands on the buzzer. Here we go. All of these will lead you to a very famous company. On my near left, he's going for it, is Aryan from Triple IT.
Dabur.
Good one. Oh, that's a good one. He gets a 20. Absolutely right answer. He gets a 20 on Dabur. As we go to the next one, here we go. Question number 4. All of these will lead you to a giant. Good clues. They'll give you words. The words will lead you to brands. The brands will lead you to the company. That's how you string a theory. The easy one, of course, is the American president. That's easy. Nobody. Time running out here as we go into the audience. It's a good one to go into the audience. Yes? Ford Lincoln, Ford Explorer, Ford Everest. You didn't know the other one. Okay, that's Ford Falcon. Ford Falcon, lovely. Lovely answer. Ford is what I was looking for. All cryptic clues that would take you to Ford Motors. On to the next one. Hands on the buzzer. Here we go. All of these are sub-brands of a huge entity. He's going for it this time as Adarsh. She wants to get back into the lead.
ITC,
ITC, explain.
hotel chains.
These are all hotels that they have named after Indian heritage.
Yes.
The ITC Royal Bengal, ITC Maratha, ITC Chola. All right, he'll get that absolutely right. He'll get himself a plus 20 on that one. Good one from him on ITC. Takes him back to 40. Final one on your screen now. It's a beautiful entity in India. They have a brand called Organic in Conversion. Organic India is tea that they bring about. They also run a very nice school through their foundation. That's the great man who founded this idea to involve artisans of our country. If you add my photograph to that question, I would make a good additional clue. That's a good clue. If you had my photograph in that question, it would be a good addition. Nobody taking a chance. All right, for the interest of time, let me progress. The answer that I'm looking for is Fab India. Fab India is organic in conversions. They also have green tea with tulsi, etc. And of course, they have the Fab India Foundation. And normally, I would wear more Fab India than anything else. All right. Before we move on, let's take a look at the scores on our Tata Play binge board. The leaderboard tells this story. Leading with 40 is Adarsh. He's from IIM Bodh Gaya. He's playing the game well. There are 3 of them on 20 behind him. And that's going to be a big fight here today. Any of them just need one answer and we're going to have a tight fight. Even if they do not reach Adarsh, they're going to look at playing that out very carefully for the second individual who's going to go into the zonal round.
Dhaniya, 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 dhaniya.
This is BV Now. And this is BB Now. Matlab Big Basket Now. Delivering in 10 minutes.
As we move to the penultimate round, analytical intelligence coming up now. On analytical intelligence, what you get is a series of codes, if I may call it that. You got to analyze it, you got to apply your intelligence or knowledge and crack the code to crack the answer. You know how the game is played. Here's the example, just to refresh your memories wherever you're watching the quiz. That formula of L-1, I-2, 2 L-1 will give you 4 answers, and when you apply it, here is what happens. You essentially get the following formula. It would give you an L-1 to a T, and of course, the Allen Solly would give you an A. The overall answer would be a Tata, and that's how you play the remaining questions. Starting with the first one, hands on the buzzer. You will give me the answer as soon as you press the buzzer, which is the overall answer. Hands on the buzzer. Question number 1 coming up now. B plus 1, M plus 1, S plus 2, E minus 1, A plus 2, W plus 2 will give you a giant in India from the telecom business. On my right, she's giving it a go, is Menaka. Go ahead.
Is it Airtel?
Airtel is absolutely right. She'll get herself a 20 on that. Oh, this scoreboard is getting complicated. She's got Airtel right. And I'm going to the next question. Just to catch on time. Baidu, in my opinion, was the tough one, but she worked it out. As we go to the next one on your screen, huge global giant, your formula coming up now. M minus 1, H plus 1, B plus 1, U minus 1, R plus 2 and M minus 1 will lead you to a global giant. Go ahead.
Google.
Explain.
Sir, Gmail.
Gmail, okay.
G, and
H you don't know.
the Gucci gives me.
You went to Gucci, okay, nice.
G, and Motorola gives me L.
Okay.
And that I don't know.
And you
guessed
just
it.
went for
Yes,
it.
sir.
High risk, high reward. Oh, plus 20. He took a risk on that. From Triple IT, he's playing the game on a risky way, but it got him there is Aryan. He gets to 40. This round can make the final really nervous. As we go to the next one, onto your screens, formula coming up now. Here we go. T plus 1, A minus 1, D minus 1, P plus 2, R plus 1, and M minus 2 will lead you to a huge e-commerce player. On my immediate right, Prasanjit from IIT Patna.
Amazon.
What did you get?
I got Adobe, I got MSN.
You got IOB, you got MSN. Oh, very good.
That's it. And
Oh my God.
e-commerce giant.
An e-commerce giant. Yes. Lovely. Lovely. I mean, that was a big risk to take. The first one was Standard Chartered Bank. I think that was not so tough, but he didn't bother. He went for what he knew and got it. Pizza Hut. That was also easy, but he didn't require all of those. Yeah, he knew Pizza Hut. Okay. All right, it gives him a 20 as well. Now he's making a comeback, so this quiz is very interesting. I tell you what, on to the next one, hands on the buzzer. Formula coming up on your screen now. N plus 1, D plus 1, S minus 1, U minus 1, K plus 1, K plus 1 will give you a retail giant. A very large retail giant is the answer that I would be looking for. Global retail giant. Well known for their retail stores. Is someone going to give it a shot? You got to hit this one right. On my left, this time it's Shubham. Into your mic. Go ahead, Shubham.
Sir, Target.
Target. It wasn't an easy one because there are a couple of letters which can give you different answers. Plus 20 to him. Oh, he's played well. He's got target on target. I said you got to hit this one. And the answer was target. Well, I gave a little bit of a different clue there. But I tell you what, with one round to go, this is going to be a very, very interesting game to watch.
आप भी जॉब ढूंढना स्टार्ट कर दो। टाटा एआईए लाइफ इंश्योरेंस ने हमारे फ्यूचर का दी एंड कर दिया है। मैंने कहा मैम फ्यूचर में है लंबा हॉस्पिटल बिल। वो बोली कंप्लीट हेल्थ कवर है ब्रो, जस्ट चिल। आज फिट रहने के रिवॉर्ड्स, रिटायरमेंट के बाद भी इनकम, सब फिकर फ्री हैं, सब तैयार हैं।
हे पोपट, फिर तुम तैयार क्यों नहीं हो? अब इनका फ्यूचर सिक्योर नहीं पर आपका होगा। टाटा एआईए लाइफ इंश्योरेंस से रहो हर वक्त के लिए तैयार।
यहाँ बायोडाटा भेज देना।
Let's move to the final frontier. Quick thinking coming up now. Four of them on 20, two of them on 40. It's a superb final from a battle point of view. We move to the final frontier where I read out the four questions. You hit the buzzer if you think you know the answer, and I stop reading the moment you hit the buzzer. Remember, I'll continue reading the question if you have stopped me in between for the benefit of the other six. If you're all set, hands on the buzzer, starting with the first one. Here we go. This company was started in 1982 in Assam. started with the name Sudarshan Plywood Industries. The products were marketed under the trade name of Swastik. This is a company which is now from the SP Goenka Group. How do we know this plywood giant of India? From Assam. None going for it on the final round. The answer that I was looking for is Kitply. Kitply is the answer that I was looking for. Turns out to be a tough one as we go to the next one. EOC is a coffee brand. It has an interesting brand name which comes from the logic of the average time zone where people actually tend to drink coffee all over the world. And therefore, the brand got its name. What does EOC stand for if it's a coffee brand? It came out of a study which showed most amount of people in the world tend to crave for a coffee at this time. There's also a beverage brand which follows the same logic, but with a 12-hour difference. Go ahead.
11 o'clock.
You drink coffee at 11 o'clock? Minus 20. Minus 20. She is giving it a shot. Go ahead. Manishka.
8 o'clock?
8 o'clock coffee, as simple as it can be, plus 20. Plus 20 puts her in the reckoning. She's on 40. Oh, are we going to see the last two questions telling out a story here today? Manishka getting a plus 20 on that, and that takes her to 40 as well. As we move to the penultimate question, can make a lot of difference here. Here we go. Hands on that buzzer. Brands will eventually do well in small towns was part of a speech that a professor was giving. He was actually propounding a theory where people believed brands would remain urban in nature. He dwelled deeper into his theory and eventually called it a fortune that lies at the bottom of the pyramid. Who is this advocate of a great theory? A professor of Indian origin who went on to move to the United States and became a global guru on the logic of small towns having a lot of money to spend and to create fortunes. Fortune at the bottom of the pyramid. Bihar would be a very good example from then and now. Bihar now is very different from Bihar then. None on the buzzer. I think it's more the 3 on 40. The pressure is beginning to tell. The answer is Professor C.K. Prahalad. C.K. Prahalad was what I was looking for as an answer. As we go to the last question, 3 on 40. If someone on the 20 gets to 40, we've got a complicated tiebreaker. Final question in this round. We still will have a tiebreaker because you got 3 on 40 and 2 to go through. So, all right, let's see how it goes. Here we go. After Twitter banned Donald Trump, supposedly for life, he decided to launch his own social media app. He called it by a 2-word name. It turned out to be a disaster, as many would describe it. These 2 words, however, became a part of a lot of description that happens for content on the internet. What 2 words are we talking about? Donald Trump, after being banned from Twitter, life for him has come a full circle now that it is X. Elon Musk supports him, aggressively supports him. Nobody. So we've got a 3-way tiebreaker here today. This cluster final is a deadlock. The answer that I was looking, I think it's a good one to go to our audience here today, right at the back. Yes, is absolutely correct. Truth Social is what I was looking for. Absolutely right on that one. We'll take a look at the final scores actually, if we can have the leaderboard coming up on our Tata Play binge board. We've got the three of them on 40. That's updated. Manishka from IM is on 40. Aryan from IIIT is on 40. Adarsh, who would like to tell himself, I should have won this quiz, is actually on 40.
रूठेगा भाई रूठेगा जब खिलौना टूटेगा रूठेगा भाई रूठेगा जब खिलौना टूटेगा
This is Baby Now and this is BB Now. Matlab Big Basket Now. Delivering in 10 minutes.
जीतेगा भाई जीतेगा
Question to the three of you. Tiebreaker question. This is a stadium which was formerly named after Feroz Shah. It got renamed after a finance minister of our country. He's gone for it on my left, Adarsh.
Firoza Kotla, New Delhi. Now Arun Jaitley Stadium.
Now Arun Jaitley Stadium, former finance minister of India. Adarsh deserved to be in the zonal. He gets to the zonal, but with a lot of turbulence, he'll only smile and say, thank God I'm in the zonal. From IM Bodh Gaya, put your hands together. He wins this cluster round, but we've still got a fight between two people, one on my right, one on my left, and let's see what's going to happen. Okay. On my right is Manishka, on my left is Aryan. Aryan, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Dogs, stars, and question marks form a critical component of a decision-making matrix. Manishka has gone for it on my right.
BCG matrix.
The BCG matrix. What is BCG?
It's a company, and it was like cash cows, dogs, stars.
The last one would be cash cows.
Yeah.
Cash cows, dogs, stars, question marks. The Boston Consulting Group will take her also into the zonal final. All right, two of them from IIM making it there. Hard luck to Aryan. He fought well. He gave some really good answers in between, but had to be a little more consistent. Two of them, one on my right, one on my left, but both of them, there's the leaderboard coming up. 1 mark making a big difference here today, or 5 marks making a difference here today. 50 is where Adarsh is, 45 is where Manishka gets, and Aryan gets stuck on 40, but he really played well. So we've got two IIMs, or two from IIM. That's a better way of putting it because they're from the same IIM, getting into our cluster round to join our first two qualifiers from the West Bengal region. But for now, it's really heading to be very, very tight between these contestants, all top institutes, nothing to choose between them. From my young colleague Rashmi Furtado, from me, Pig Brain, truly appreciate you watching this cluster final, as we will be back with more as we are moving into the business end of Tata Crucible for Campuses 2024. Till we are back with the next cluster, you take care. Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.